willing to do whatever it takes to protect your peace? I am. In these times more than ever before, I have understood the need to protect my peace and to protect my mental health. I started to be very serious about protecting my peace after I suffered from depression. I realized that I allowed negative thinking and negative people to batter my mind and basically to jeopardize my mental health. I understood that if I wanted to live a good life and make my mind a safe place and my life a safe place, that I need to be more intentional and deliberate about protecting my peace and my mental health. I have made a lot of sacrifices because I want to ensure that my mind, is a safe place and my life is a safe place, and I create a safe environment in my life, and you can't buy peace, but you can create it intentionally, you can cultivate it intentionally. I used to work in a newsroom, and every morning I was woken up by news of terrorist attacks and sexual abuse of children and just horrible things happening in the world. And eventually it started to weigh on me, and I just felt like the world was a terrible, horrible place. And after I started to pay attention to my health, I noticed that all of the negative information that I was feeding on was contributing to my state of mind. And I knew that I couldn't continue like that. So I've made a lot of sacrifices so that I can protect my peace, and it has paid off. It's not going to be easy, but it's worth it. Like now, I don't listen to the news anymore. If something happens that's important, I go in, I get the information that I absolutely need, and then I walk away. I don't subscribe to news feeds, I don't binge watch news, I don't sit in front of the TV and tune in and watch news for hours on end. I know that it's not healthy. If you want to have a peaceful mind, you can't just keep consuming news about how everything in the world is going wrong, because you might not be able to help those people, but you will poison your own mind and your space. I don't follow just anybody on social media. I don't follow gossip blogs. I don't follow trash accounts or, people who just want to bash celebrities or anything that doesn't just make me feel good, that doesn't feed my spirit. I don't watch just any TV show. If it's not inspiring me or making me happy or just touching me in a wholesome way, I don't indulge in it. I avoid negative conversations as much as I can. If I notice that I'm always speaking to somebody, and if I notice that every time I speak to a particular person, they always have something negative to say, I reduce how much I have to talk to them, or even just stop talking to them totally. And if I notice that a conversation has started to go down the toxic path, I find a way to redirect it. I'm very deliberate about speaking blessings over my life, about using my words to build up my life. I don't participate in speaking against myself or insulting myself. And I'm very deliberate about feeding on news and videos and just people who speak positively, who speak positive words over my life, who make me feel like my life is a good place. Because to be honest, it's all about what you take in. What do you feed your mind? What do you surround yourself with? The information you consume is going to determine how you feel about your life. It's just how it is. You can have the most amazing life, but if you're constantly listening to people who are complaining, who are whining, if you're constantly dealing with negative things and negative people, it's going to be difficult to feel blessed about your life, And it seems a bit extreme, but to be honest, I didn't like being depressed, and I never want to go back there. So I'm being very, very proactive about, taking care of my mental space. And I think it's something that you should do as well, because no material blessing can compare to having peace of mind. Peace of mind is priceless. I know I've been on both ends. I've been on the end of somebody who was being mentally tortured, and I've been on the end of the person who's at peace. I mean, even right now, it seems like everything is happening all at once in the world, and everything is crazy, everything is upside down. But for the most part, I've been calm. I still have a lot of hope for the future. I still know 2020 has good things in store. I'm still excited about the future. I still wake up every morning with gratitude. I have a gratitude journal that I write in. I'm grateful for my life. I'm happy. And it's because of how jealous I am about guarding my peace. And this is, you can actually wake up every morning and be happy, regardless of the circumstances around you, if you're deliberate about protecting your peace. So now more than ever before, because this epidemic is going to go, but we will all be presented with difficult and challenging circumstances at some point in our lives. And it's the inner work that you've done, the peace that you've cultivated, that will help you to be able to reason and just objectively look at your situation and just know that it's going to get better, because things always change, So protecting your peace is very, very, very essential. I've done the work, I've seen the benefits, and I know that if you do the work, if you protect your peace, if you're very jealous and you guard, your mental space